Hello everybody, it's Blackjack. Welcome back to Crystalline. It's the next batch in the saga that I've started on with this journey with Crystalline, and it's really strange. Like, I've actually enjoyed Ace Academy a lot more thus far than Crystalline. Now, to be fair, Ace Academy did start slow, but I feel like Crystalline just hasn't really kind of given me anything to really get excited about thus far. But we'll go ahead and jump into the last save file. Last save file that we were at, and boot this bitch up. Let's do it. Lying back down on my bedroll, I close my eyes and eventually drift to sleep. Alright, the enter key does not work. I have to click for everything, yes. Boom, boom, doom, doom, doom. I can definitely tell this was inspired by RPGs. A dull throbbing in the back, a dull throbbing in my back pulls me awake. I hadn't fully appreciated the magic of mattresses until now. A yawn escapes and I stretch wildly. Aside from the achiness, I actually feel well rested. I'm going to actually just turn the volume on my mic down just a little bit. There we go. All right, can't use the enter key. I sit up and glance around. Zach leans against a tree with his head down. His hair covers his eyes, so I can't tell if they're closed or open. Regardless, his hands rest on the handles of his dischargers. Creepy. Looking around again, I fail to spot Leanna. Where did she go? Oh, where did my Leanna go? I think I hear her cry in the distance. Is that her? I should go investigate. Probably should. Or probably shouldn't, because you don't know how to handle weapons. Crossing over a hill, I see Leanna practicing in an open field. She grips her blade in a fighting stance, her face stern with concentration. I see. She's like Anna Kournikova, needs to grunt as loud as possible while she's on the court. Was that Anna Kournikova, or was that someone else? I don't know. I feel like a lot of female tennis players do that. That's her best, she just definitely forearmed or volleyed straight over the net. She swings her blade in a high arc. See? Told you it was a volley. Ending with a graceful spin. Judging by how fluid and accurate her movement is, it's clear she's dedicated many years to perfecting her craft. Her hair whips around her as she turns, but never seems to blow in her face. Even with heavy armor, her movements are still nimble, as if she's wearing no armor at all. Giggity? I wonder if all that has to do with her wind magic. Once she notices me, she lowers her sword.
Oh, sorry. Did I wake you? I moved out here so I wouldn't disturb you.
No, I just kind of got up. No, I was already up. I didn't see you at camp, so I came looking.
Gotcha.
Oh, Pongo, you're here too. How'd you enjoy snuggling up with your new cuddle buddy, you bastard? Glancing down at my feet, I spot the beaming Pongo. Liana gleans.
Looks like you guys are best friends already.
Is she Liana or Liana? I guess I'm gonna go with Liana. More like a stalker. Of course. The best of friends. Isn't that right, Pongo? The Pongo nods excitedly.
Boy.
It's pretty early. Do you always begin your mornings with a warm-up? Liana nods.
It helps me wake up and prepare for the day ahead. Also, it's become a part of my routine, so it just doesn't feel right when I don't do it.
Also, should be noted, guarantee you could have heard it in the background. Yes, I am drinking, and it's vodka cranberry soda, and I'm positive that it's just vodka that happens to be touched with cranberry and a bit of soda. I know what you mean. I can't really go through my morning routine from Earth with here on Terra, so it feels a bit strange. Oh, sorry, and it feels a bit strange.
Right.
Don't you sulk at me like that. Don't you cross your arms at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you could go through your routines all nice and normal, but I can't. Weirdo. Where's your car? Leanna looks down. The awkwardness creeps into silence. It's really awkward now. She probably took that in a negative way, which wasn't my intention. That's okay, though. I can always make a new routine.
New routine?
I unsheath my blade and grip it. Let's go! I will beat your ass right here. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, come on. You wanna duel? Wanna do a little fencing? I got a big old saber. We can go saber, mano a mano. This morning practice you do seems like a good place to start. She grins. Uh-oh. That's not the look of someone who's about to get her ass beat. That's the look of someone who's about to beat my ass.
Considering how well you handled yourself yesterday, I'm curious to see what's the extent of your skill set.
To be fair, I don't even know how well I handled myself yesterday because I couldn't control anything. I smirk. Only one way to find out. So, what's the lesson today, Oh, that's so cringe. So what's the lesson today, senpai?
Sand pie?
So, you know what? That's an appropriate way to go ahead and yeah. Shake my head. Never mind. She blinks and then refocuses and matches my fighting stance by raising her sword.
Since you already have some experience with the blade, sparring will be the best way to gauge your skills.
I don't want to end up hurting you. Yeah, no, let's do this. I frown. This hardly seems like a fair fight. Oh, really? Are we going this route? Are we going the, oh, you're girls, there's no way you could be able to keep up with me? Really? I hope you get your ass beat now.
I won't use my wind magic.
Okay, that evens up the odds a little bit. Oh, that's not the route we went. Oh. Oh, that's what, okay. That's, okay, all right, that's fair, okay. My bad, sorry, I'm the asshole. I assumed, and I was wrong. Okay, I'll take that one. I'll let me hold this L real quick. Sorry, my bad. Leanna nods.
Besides, the goal of sparring is to train your skills, not to win or lose.
But I'm gonna win now. Fair enough. I ready my blade in a battle stance, which she matches. Whoa. What the fuck was that? She glitched. She Monica'd. That was weird. Leanna dashes towards me. Her movement seems slower than... What the fuck? Why? Okay, what is going on? Hi. I didn't ask for any of that. Alright, that was weird. That was very weird. Leanna dashes towards me. Her movement seems slower than what they were during the bandit fight. It seems she isn't using her wind magic. More early access shit that I can't do. Oh, fuck it. Let's do poorly. I want to see what happens if we fail. Leanna keeps me on the defensive, and even though I can feel the control in her attacks, her blows hits with a resounding clang. I'm never able to get to the offensive. The fight is completely one-sided, and she's not even using her magic. Oh, no! We go back and forth with a few more swings until Leanna strikes from above. I hurriedly block with my sword, but I lose my balance in my hurry and topple to the ground, landing on my back. Oof! I can't really do the Roblox death sound. Leanna kneels down beside me. Hey. Never mind. It's not like that at all. That was pretty bad, huh? Leanna looks apologetic as she thinks of the best way to word her thoughts.
Well, there is room for improvement.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Your reflexes are good, but your technique needs work. If we focus on practicing the basics, then we'll get you to where you need to be in no time.
Your compliments need work. Actually, no, they don't. That was actually pretty, you know, to lay it on soft for someone, that was actually pretty well done. Leanna extends a hand and helps me back to my feet.
It would be better if I could watch you spar with someone else. That way, I can see your movement from different angles and give you better feedback.
You want to see me kick Squall's ass? I'll do it. I can do it. I can do it. Unless the Pongo can use a sword, the only other option is Zack. Oh yeah, that's his name. I look around and spot Zack leaning against a tree to our sparring location. He watches us with his arms crossed. Wait, how long has he been here? Leanna rushes over to him.
Zack!
I'm brooding Zack.
Would you be willing to duel with him?
No. Can I duel? Can I make any more grunting sounds? She points to me.
I'd like to get a better look at his technique.
He merely stares at her with a he stares at her.
Oh, right. You need a blade.
Leanna hands her blade to Zack. He takes it from her and inspects it.
What are the rules of the duel?
There isn't a duel.
Standard spar. Be the first one to knock your opponent to the ground.
I'll whoop his ass. Zack nods and heads towards the field. As Leanna returns to me, we share a glance. That was surprisingly easy. I guess it's not in a mercenary's nature to back down from a fight, even if it's a fake one.
Are you two ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I step a distance away from Zack and ready my blade. Yep. Zack continues to stand there. I look at Leanna again and she just shrugs. He nods.
Okay, begin.
Yeah, begin. I rush forward. And suddenly I'm on the ground staring up at the sky with an aching pain in my chest and the wind knocked out of me. Really? Really? Okay. Alright, that's fine. I guess he's a mercenary and he would be able to whoop my ass. I groan.
Strange. I thought he'd last at least 2 shots.
She's sitting here with the "you got knocked the fuck out" face. That is her face right now. Like, They're supposed to be moving physics with this. Outside of her blinking, I don't think the rest of her body is moving. Also, you're an asshole staring off into space.
Zach!
What?
Why did you use your discharger?
You said I couldn't use my hand.
Why not?
Why not? Leanna steps forward.
The whole point was to have a sword match with him.
You didn't list that as a rule.
You didn't list that as a rule. Her frustration is evident in her voice.
Why else would I give you my sword?
Why did you give me your
Why
sword?
did you give me your sword? I'm Zach Spade.
For you to use!
She snatches her blade back from Zach and heads over to me.
Are you hurt?
Nah, I just like my brain. You ever see like a 1970s TV when you turn it on and makes that boom and the picture slowly comes into focus? That maybe happened. How much time has passed? Has it been 15 minutes or 2 seconds? I can't really tell. I don't think so. My pride. So this is what it feels to be emasculated twice. My gaze drifts past Leanna to the blue sky behind her. Oh, hi, clouds. You're so nice. Oh, one of you is a duck. At least the view is nice. Leanna helps me up again. No, you're supposed to say that to Leanna.
The one and only lesson you need to know when fighting. Do whatever it takes to win.
Do whatever it takes to win. I'm Zach Spade. As soon as he's done speaking, Zach turns around and heads back to the campsite while also apparently barrel rolling over there. That sounds just like what the angsty, badass MC of a JRPG would say. Wow, that is maybe the nerdiest thing I have ever seen ever. My suspicions were correct all along. Leanna huffs.
Mercenaries can be so annoying sometimes.
Yeah, mercenaries, fighting. I mean, to be fair, I'm in the early access. I can't really give them shit. They told me it was early access, but I really wanted to play it, and I really wish I could have done like some of the fighting elements of this. He's probably seen some shit, man. His advice is relevant. Agreed. You know what? I'm gonna agree with Leanna. Because right now, there's no other Bay, and I guess right now Leanna is Bay. So, I won't argue with that. And now this went black. Okay, we pack up our things and clean up the campsite. Then we continue our journey. Did I miss an option there? No, that's just what it went to. It's weird. Again, early access, Blackjack. Stop judging it as if it's a complete game. As we walk, we slip into a comfortable silence. Zach lingers behind Leanna, I can't read. Zach lingers behind Leanna and I while the Pongo returns to his usual spot on my head. After a few hours, it doesn't feel like we're getting any closer. Oh, we're on the road to Viridian City. Meet my friends along the way. So how long till we reach Illumia?
We'll need to stop at Raven Pass to restock and spend the night. But if we continue to make good time, we'll reach Illumia by midday tomorrow.
That sounds boring. I want to get there now. One more day of walking. If only I brought my BitFit, I would have had my daily steps done for a lifetime. Except that's not how weight or calories work. I nod and we fall back into silence. By mid-afternoon, we arrive at the gates of a settlement. And past the cemetery gates down Banner. Sorry, I have Pantera stuck in my head now. Even smaller, of a settlement, even smaller than Meadow Hill Village. The town consists of an inn and a few shops, the bare essentials. They probably only ever see travelers like us, people passing through on their way to Illumia.
Okay, we should stock up on supplies.
Yeah, can we get some like potions and some mana, maybe some hot dogs, a Pepsi? Ooh, can we go by the Bard and I can get like a beer or something? Do you guys have that? Also, your whole thing runs on crystals. I did have one question about that. So if everything runs on crystals and guns run on crystals, does that mean that there's just free ammunition everywhere? I'm kind of lost on that one.
I'll be making a stop at the weaponsmith.
Yeah, I'm making a stop at the weaponsmith. My weapons aren't bad enough yet. Zach pats the two holstered dischargers by his side. Now that I think about it, I only saw him use one during the bandit ambush. The other one must have been badly damaged. Must have been damaged.
I'll check out the shop since my weapons are okay on repairs.
I'll go with you. Leanna smiles. Zach nods.
See you soon then.
Yeah, I'll see you later, bud. He turns down another path.
Let's go.
Ikuzo! Leanna smiles back at me and she leads the way to the shops. Wait up! I'm actually practicing a little bit of my Japanese because I kind of want to go over there. I've always wanted to go to Japan, so there may be a trip in the future that I'm trying to work up to right now. Anyway, we find the general store with ease since the marketplace itself is quite small. In fact, I'm surprised by how busy the store is. Oh yeah, so busy. Look at all the people in here, all 0 of them. Am I sure that the person who is supposed to be the front store clerk has currently not stepped out on break? It's so busy in here. I guess if you're the only general store around, business is bound to be good. As Leanna picks out a couple of items, I look around the shop. I notice people of all backgrounds wearing clothes ranging from the leather I'd seen in Metal Hill to intricately embroidered, I'm gonna go with embroidered robes. They really do get all types traveling through here. Once Leanna is finished, I follow her to the counter to pay for our items.
Will that be all for today?
Oh, I'm snooty merchant. Will that be all for today? Because if not, I need you to purchase more items, please. Leanna nods.
Your total comes to 34 coins.
Oh, it's not snooty. That's just his voice. It's really weird because the first time I heard that, it really sounded snooty. Leanna's eyes widen. 34 coins? What are you guys, the fucking, the lira? Wasn't the lira, like, insanely, like, expensive or some shit like that?
34 coins for these? It should be at most 30.
Ooh, we're haggling. Okay. How do we get this down 4 coins? Which I imagine you have a ton of coins, so why the fuck does this matter to you? The shopkeeper frowns apologetically. He doesn't seem too happy about the price either.
I'm sorry, miss. The goods themselves are only 20 coins. The rest of the cost is the 70% tax.
Ooh, we're getting into government. Hooray! And I thought taxes in America were bad. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily that. Well, I mean, okay, so taxes in America, our taxes don't go to shit, is basically it. Like, our taxes really don't do shit for us. I mean, think about it. We're the wealthiest country in the entire world, and yet you look at most modern countries and look at what they have, especially with things like healthcare and college and education, and we're way fucking behind. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Now, I thought taxes in America were bad. I hope you at least get free universal healthcare and education with those taxes. God damn it, it made it. It made the reference for me. I fucking set it up while I was like, oh shit, I got political. My bad. And then it goes ahead and gets political for me anyway. Both Leanna and the shopkeeper look at me in confusion. Leanna furs her brow. It looks like I'm skipping dialogue every time that happens, but I'm not.
I don't remember the tax being so high in the past.
Yeah, 70% is ridiculous.
The mayor only recently increased the tax.
The mayor? For a city, it's a 70% tax. Holy fucking shit.
Has no one asked why? It doesn't seem fair.
Also, for Leanna to say 30, that means that she's used to a 50% tax? Holy fuck. The man nods.
We did in the beginning, but then the mayor hired enforcers of the new law.
Leanna frowns but doesn't say anything more. The shopkeeper continues to look apologetic as he gestures at her items.
I'm really sorry about this, miss, but I don't have any other choice.
Hey Leanna, maybe let's not be a dick about this one. And maybe instead overthrow the government and install a new government. Actually, no, that sounds terrible, because right. Because I don't believe in intervention. But still, this fucking 70% tax law, we need to rally the people. The people need to come together and we need to believe in democracy and fight against this silly rule. Actually, I don't know if we're in a democracy or not. What government is run here?
I understand. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Again, what government is this? Because if it's not a democracy, then sorry, we're kind of fucked. She hands over the coins.
Thank you for understanding. Safe travels.
That's an interesting little just side dialogue to have here. As we head out, Leanna seems quieter than usual. As she does her typical hand over her mouth thing. Okay, are you, oh, Leanna, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Leanna? And Leanna, are you okay? There's a funny video of Michael Jackson, like somebody takes all of Michael Jackson's grunts and just put them in like a song. And it's the funniest fucking thing ever. It's just like, they say, ha, 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 Shimona. Woohoo! Ah! It's like the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Something about this just doesn't seem right. New tax rules and new guards to enforce them? I came through here only a few days ago on my way to Meadow Hill, and the tax hadn't been changed then. It all seems too sudden.
I don't know. But I think we got scammed. This really doesn't concern us. Let's investigate. You know what? I've already kind of set up the plot twist for this. Well, not the plot twist for this, but I guess the plot for this. So let's go ahead and investigate. We should find out what's going on here in the next episode of Crystalline. Ha 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 ha! Gotcha on a fucking cliffhanger. You thought we were gonna do it right now, didn't you? Admit it. You thought that's what was gonna happen. But you know what? I'm Blackjack, and if you want to know what happens next episode and you're brand new, you better hit the subscribe button. You better like this video, and you better leave a comment telling me about how much of an asshole I am. And it is not going to matter either way because you're going to get the episode tomorrow. Goodbye. Good night. Being evil is good sometimes.